All right, for all you creators out there, you know the deal, right? You're constantly on the hunt for that one perfect tool. The one that can handle both your photos and your videos, but isn't a total nightmare to learn or, ridiculously expensive. Well, today we're going to look at a piece of software that might just be the most powerful editor you've never even heard of. So, what is it? What's the best kept secret in the entire photo and video editing world? We're talking about a tool that's been kind of flying under the radar for a while now, but it's been quietly building this massive, loyal following with creators who are really in the know. And before I even tell you what it's called, you've got to hear this. Professional Photographer magazine, they called it a revolution for photo editing. I mean, come on, that is not a small statement. When a huge industry publication starts throwing around words like revolution, you just know something special is going on. But it doesn't stop there. Not even close. Apple, named it the #2 Mac app of the year. And then there's this quote from Podfeet that I absolutely love. They said, "I don't understand why it's so inexpensive." Think about that. High praise, high value, that is a combo you just do not see every day. The hype, my friends, is very, very real. All right, so what is this secret weapon? Well, the secret is officially out. Let's meet CameraBag Pro. So what is CameraBag Pro, really? Well, at its core, it's one single, really powerful editor for both your photos and your videos. And that right there, that's the key. It's not one or the other, it's both. It's built to feel super intuitive, but without ever sacrificing quality. And for all you pros watching, yes, it has full support for LUT files, those universal color grading presets you can bounce between all your different programs. And this really gets to the heart of what this software is all about. It's not about dumbing things down or taking away your powerful tools. Instead, it's about making those same tools work smarter. It's about turning a really complex process into something that just clicks. The whole idea is to make your entire workflow way more efficient. So let's talk about power for every creator, from one-click presets all the way to deep professional adjustments. And yeah, that whole philosophy, it leads us straight to its biggest strength. This thing has incredible power for literally every type of creator. Whether you just want a beautiful look with a single click, or you're the type who needs to dive super deep into every tiny adjustment, it's built for you. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. It really has this dual personality. On one hand, if you're a beginner or you just need to work crazy fast, boom, you've got hundreds of absolutely beautiful professional presets ready to go. But on the other hand, if you're a pro, you can blow right past those presets and dig into some truly unique and powerful advanced tools that give you complete, total control. And let's talk about those presets for a second. Because for beginners, this is an awesome place to start. The library is it's massive, and it's so well organized. You've got filters specifically for portraits, for all kinds of landscape scenarios. And honestly, my personal favorite, the analog film emulations. They are so, so good. Basically, whatever style or mood you're chasing, there's a preset that'll get you 90% of the way there in a sec. Okay, but what about the pros? Well, this is where CameraBag Pro really, truly shines and just separates itself from the pack. We're talking unique curves tools that you just won't find in other editors, and the ability to reorder and layer every single adjustment you make, non-destructively, of course. And here it is. Here's the real game changer. You can create a look, save it, and then apply that same exact style to thousands of photos and videos all at once with watermarks. I mean, that is a massive boost to your workflow. All right, so the features sound great on paper, right? But what do actual real-world users think about it? Let's check out some real feedback from the community. So this first person, I think they really nail the whole efficiency thing. They say they use it as a filter program to apply their saved looks. So they might do their basic edits somewhere else, but they come to CameraBag Pro to get that final look, that final mood. And that's a huge part of its appeal, right? Being able to save your own custom styles and then just slap them on a photo with a few clicks, it's just so fast. And check out this next one. It's pretty much the same story. This user says it has an intuitive interface that makes editing easy and a ton of presets you can apply in a flash. You see the pattern here? The two words you just keep hearing over and over are intuitive and fast. It's got all this power, but it never, ever gets in your way. So I'm guessing you're probably a little curious by now, right? Well, the great news is there's a really clever way to get your hands on it and see for yourself if it's right for you, and it's completely risk-free. First off, just a little pro tip on getting the best price. You're going to want to keep an eye on the Steam store. the gaming platform. Specifically, watch for their big seasonal sales. The lowest price that's ever hit is 20% off, which, let's be honest, for software this good is already an incredible deal. But here's the really brilliant part. You can actually use Steam's refund policy as a free trial. Here's how it works. You just buy CameraBag Pro on the Steam store. Then you get a 2-hour window to test everything. Seriously, put it through its paces, throw everything you've got at it. If, after all that, you decide it's not for you, no problem. Just request a full refund, no questions asked. It is essentially a completely free, full-featured trial. So, it all comes down to this one last question, doesn't it? When you think about its unique blend of one-click simplicity and really deep professional control for both photos and video, you got to ask yourself, could this be that intuitive, powerful, and surprisingly affordable editor you've been looking for all this time?